Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name is Ellis and I'll be your host for today's quiz, which consists of 100 questions all about general knowledge. Today's quiz is out of 100 points and we would love you to let us know at the end how many points you scored in reference to our Quiz Class awards. From Quiz Champion to Quiz Explorer, you can have a look there at the end and see how many points you scored and what award you receive. Today's lineup of questions then: picture questions, true or false, celebrities, exploring Earth, calendar quest, and games and sport. So we're going to start today with our category of picture questions. Does what it says on the tin. Good luck. Let's get started with question 1. How many permanent teeth does the average adult dog have? 22, 32, or 42? The answer is 42. How many whiskers does the average adult cat have on their muzzle? 8, 16, or 24? The answer, 24. Question 3. What abbreviation is used to refer to cars with engines that use internal combustion? ICE, INCO, or CECIL? The answer is ICE. 4. What are the plants with thick fleshy leaves or stems adapted for storing water called? Air plants, miracle plants, or succulents? The answer is succulents. Question 5. This is a zoomed in and cropped picture of what? Eiffel Tower, London Rail, or roller coaster in Disneyland in California? That is a zoomed in picture of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Question 6. What significant event took place at the Arc of Reunification in January 2024? It was moved to South Korea, North Korea conducted renovations, or North Korea had it demolished? The answer is North Korea had it demolished. 7. How old is the Statue of Liberty? 48 years, 148 years, or 208 years? The answer is 148 years. Question 8. What is the name of this South African monument? The Drakensberg Monument, Monument of the Great Trek, or Voortrekker Monument? The answer is Voortrekker Monument. Question 9. What iconic brand's logo is shown in the picture below? Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Pirelli? The answer is Ferrari. Question 10. What does this represent? $1 billion, Bitcoin, or Boolean value? The answer is Bitcoin. 11. What is the name of the equipment used in this image? Barbells, dumbbells, or kettlebells? The equipment in the image, kettlebells. The answer is kettlebells. 12. What is the stripy pattern usually adorned with an iconic M pattern on the foreheads of cats called? Calico, tabby, or tortoiseshell? The answer is tabby. Question 13. What is this object found in a gasoline-powered car called? Compression ignition, engine valve, or spark plug? The answer, spark plug. Question 14. What technology uses biological measurements to identify an individual for authorization like fingerprint scanners? Biometrics, passwordless authentication, or social login? The answer is biometrics. Question 15. According to NASA, how many snake plants can provide enough oxygen for a person to survive in a room with no airflow? 6 to 8, 15 to 18, or 68? The answer is 6 to 8. That is the last question in our picture category. So we're going to be moving on to a brand new category next. Hope you're keeping up with the quiz so far. Our next category then is true or false. Every question you're going to hear for the next 15 questions has a true or false answer. Let's get started then. Haphazard means to lack order, direction, or plan. Is that true or false? The answer is true. Question 17. A letress is a male reader in church. The answer is false. It's a female reader in church. Question 18. Spumid means to be frothy or foamy. Is that statement true or false? The answer is true. Spumid means to be frothy or foamy. Question 19. True or false? Balantic refers to the southern part of the Atlantic Ocean. That statement is false. It means capitalized or ornamented. 20. Uniplicate means having many complex details or making things unnecessarily complex. True or false? Uniplicate. That statement is false. It means having a single fold. Question 21. Alamort means to be half dead, exhausted, or dejected. Is that true or false? That statement is true. Well done if you got that one right. Here comes question 22. Archaeolatry is the practice of searching for lost literature. Archaeolatry is the practice of searching for lost literature. That is false. It means to worship old customs or archaic things. Eftsoons means the same as soon after. Eftsoons means the same as soon after. That statement is true. Question 24. Outmantle means to take things apart just to put them back together again, but usually in worse condition. Is that true or false? The answer is false. It means to exceed in ornament or dress. A paronym is a word of the same sound or root as another. Is that true or false? That is true. Question 26. Embale means to enclose, bind in, or make into a bale. Is that true or false? To embale something. It is true. Embale means to enclose, bind in, or make into a bale. Question 27. Pundanor is a famous hairstyle from the 1980s among men. True or false? The answer is False. It is a point of humour. Probably a pun donor. 28. Armipotent means to be powerful in arms or weaponry. Is that true or false? Armipotent means to be powerful in arms or weaponry. That is true. Question 29. True or false? Egyptology is the study of pyramids. That is false. Egyptology is the study of, well, Egypt. 30. The only mammals that can actually fly are bats. The answer is true. Unless you're talking about the film Dumbo. We're now moving on to some questions on celebrities and entertainment. Which was the name of Lily Allen's debut full-length single? A While, The Isle, or Smile? The answer is Smile. Question 32. What character leads the board of directors of the Temps Commission in the superhero series The Umbrella Academy? A gorilla scientist, a goldfish controlling a robot body, or an old mysterious man? The answer is a goldfish controlling a robot body. 33. Author Hervé Letellier won the coveted Prix Goncourt in France in 2020 for what book? The Anomaly, The Odyssey, or The Paranormal Activities? The answer is The Anomaly. Question 34. What was the final act of the July 2nd, 2005 Live 8 performance in Philadelphia? Bob Dylan, Billy Ray Cyrus, or Stevie Wonder? The answer is Stevie Wonder. The leader of what country is the target of an attempted murder in the story of the book and movies named The Day of Jackal? France, Germany, or North America? The answer is France. 36. Which of the following significant romantic composers from the 20th century survived the First World War? Alexander Scriabin, Claude Debussy, or Gabriel Fauré? The answer is Gabriel Fauré. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that one. Here's question 37. Which 1961 movie starred Alan Bates as an escaped prisoner who was mistaken for the son of God? Oh Brother Alan, The Life of Bates, or Whistle Down the Wind? The answer is Whistle Down the Wind. Question 38. In 2020, who released the autobiography A Promised Land? Was that Queen Elizabeth II, Barack Obama, or Xi Jinping? The answer is Barack Obama. Question 39. Which of these started as Dylan Thomas's original 1954 radio play? Chasing Pavements, Down Rum Thicket, or Under Milk Wood? The answer is Under Milk Wood. 40. What was Drew Barrymore busy doing when she answered the phone in Scream? Eating toast, making popcorn, or watching the news? In the opening scene, she was making popcorn. Question 41. The Christmas song 12 Days of Christmas mentions what tree? Cherry, money, or pear? Is it a cherry tree, a money tree, or a pear tree? The answer is a pear tree, a partridge in a pear tree. Question 42. When the indie movie Donnie Darko debuted in theatres in America, why was it rarely publicised? The film was too risque for most audiences. It was released before Universal Studios intended to, or it was released shortly after 9/11 and features a plane crash. And that's the answer. It was released shortly after 9/11 and features a plane crash. What is the topic of Virgil's lengthy poem, The Georgics, written in the 1st century BCE? Countryside, care of land and farm animals, studying far away from home, or all the king's horses and all the king's men? The answer, countryside, care of land and farm animals. Which 2008 movie is the film adaptation directed by Andrew Davies of a Sarah Waters novel set in a women's jail during the Victorian era? Affinity, Divergent, or The Hunger Games? The answer is Affinity. Question 45. Which Star Wars series did Disney Plus first premiere in 2019? Baby Yoda, The Mandalorian, or Invader Zim? The answer is The Mandalorian. Moving on now to some questions about exploring Earth. Which river's mouth is where the capital cities of two neighbouring Southern Hemisphere nations are situated on opposite sides? Orange River, Rio de la Plata, or Zambezi River? The answer is Rio de la Plata. Question 47. Where is the geographical area known as Patagonia named for the way Magellan referred to the indigenous people as Patagon giants? Argentina and Chile, Australia and New Zealand, or Papua New Guinea? The answer is Argentina and Chile. 48. Where can one find the Pororoca? In caves in North America, beside the Thames River, or the lower Amazon River? The answer is the lower Amazon River. 49. Which two countries share a border with the Matterhorn? Austria and Greece, Germany and Israel, or Switzerland and Italy? The answer is Switzerland and Italy. This is question 49. We're currently in the Exploring Earth category of this quiz. Our next question will mark us being halfway through. Hope you're keeping up, hope you're enjoying it. What lies to the north of Hawaii? Canada, Japan, or the United States? The answer is United States. Question 51. How many nations have borders with France? 1, 3, or 8? The correct answer is 8. Question 52. Which nation doesn't have a shoreline in the Mediterranean Sea? Algeria, Greece, or Iran? Of those nations, the one that doesn't have a shoreline in the Mediterranean Sea is Iran. Question 53. Campeche Bay is located where? Caribbean Sea, Gulf of Mexico, or Pacific Ocean? The answer is Gulf of Mexico. The King George Islands and the island of Southampton are located where? Hudson Bay, Canada, in Lake Michigan, or Tasman Sea in Australia? The answer is Hudson Bay in Canada. Question 55. Which Mediterranean Italian island is located south of Corsica? Crete, Malta, or Sardinia? The answer is Sardinia. Question 56. What country is closest to Austria? Is it Denmark, Japan, or South Korea? The answer we're looking for is Denmark. Question 57. Which state in the United States stretches the furthest south? Nevada, New Mexico, or Texas? The answer is New Mexico. Question 58. Which of the following is an island nation? Costa Rica, Dominica, or Honduras? The correct answer is Dominica. 59. What is Greece's capital city? Athens, Cairo, or Dubai? Greece's capital city is Athens. Well done if you got that one. Here's question 60. Which nation lacks an Atlantic Ocean coastline? Canada, Kenya, or Portugal? The answer is Kenya. Our next category then, we're going to be asking you questions about calendar quest. You'll see as we go along what that means. What does CHOGM stand for? Critical Human Oxygen and Gas Management, Central House of Green Movement, or Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting? It stands for the Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting. 62. The United Netherlands was established in 1815 by the Congress of Vienna, but in 1830 the rest of the South broke away once more to become what? Belgium, Flanders, or Germany? The answer is Belgium. Question 63. Which of these is most closely linked to the founding of democracy as a system of government? Emperor Constantine, Maximilien Robespierre, or Solon and Cleisthenes? The answer is Solon and Cleisthenes. 64. What was the title of the magistrate in ancient Rome who was subordinate to the consul? Praetor, priest, or pastor? The answer is praetor. Question 65. Since the 14th century, what has been the Prince of Wales's motto? Dieu est mon droit, hic diem, or Noce te ipsum? The answer is hic diem. Question 66. In which month is America's Independence Day observed? August, July, or November? America's Independence Day is observed on the 4th of July. The answer is July. Who was Peeping Tom, according to the legend, peeping at? Joan of Arc, Lady Godiva, or Queen Victoria? According to the legend, Peeping Tom was peeping at Lady Godiva. Question 68. Which nation was ruled by Queen Margaret in 1389, in addition to Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and others? Is it Finland, Ireland, or Scotland? The answer is Finland. Question 69. In 1736, Benjamin Franklin established the first what in America in Philadelphia? Firefighting company, library, or university? In 1736, Benjamin Franklin established the first firefighting company in America. What was the first aircraft to circumnavigate the globe in 1929? Falconer, Graf Zeppelin, or the Thunderbird? The answer is Graf Zeppelin. Question 71. Up until 1797, what title was given to the Chief Magistrate of the Republics of Venice and Genoa? Doge, Doug, or Dope? The answer is Doge. 72. How did Benito Mussolini, the dictator of Italy, pass away in 1945? A tragic car accident, heart attack, or he was shot by Italians? The answer, he was shot by Italians. 73. In 1971, which of these gained independence? Sweden, Bangladesh, or Australia? In 1971, Bangladesh gained independence. The answer is Bangladesh. Why did a passenger Airbus A310 operated by Russian Airlines crash in Kemerovo Oblast on March 23, 1994, killing all of the occupants on board? A 15-year-old accidentally disengaged autopilot, place of the left wing tore off, or the pilot was enraged with anger? Long question there, but the answer, a 15-year-old accidentally disengaged autopilot. Which country sold Alaska to the USA in 1867? Argentina, Canada, or Russia? The answer is Russia. So that category was testing your recall knowledge of dates. Now we're going to be moving on to a completely different category on games and sport. What is the competitive application of a York round? Archery, discus, or javelin? The answer is archery. So all of the questions you're hearing now are on games and sport. Hope you're keeping up with the quiz. Again, check in to make sure you're enjoying yourselves. It's always worth having a guess if you don't know an answer. Where did the first Commonwealth Youth Games take place? Edinburgh, Manchester, or Pune? The answer is Edinburgh. Which of these sports uses a mallet to hit the ball? Cricket, croquet, or field hockey? The answer is croquet. 79. What are the explicit requirements of players stated in the Chuckball Charter? Complete silence during the game, sportsmanship and respect, or handshakes before and after each match? The answer, sportsmanship and respect. Question 80. Which Asian country was the first to host a Formula One Grand Prix? China, Japan, or South Korea? The answer is Japan. Question 81. Why was the 1994 Globe Series cancelled, although Professional Baseball's World Series was played every year between 1905 and 1993? A pandemic, a strike by the players, or a tornado? The answer, a strike by the players. Question 82. What is the number of dice used in Yahtzee? 1, 2, or 5? The answer is 5. 83. Which of these 4-player games is comparable to whist? 4-whist, quad-whist, or solo whist? The answer is solo whist. Question 84. What made Deep Blue famous in 1997? A 4-year-old boy beat a professional at golf, first computer to beat a world chess champion, or a movie featuring Jessica Alba? The answer is first computer to beat a world chess champion. Which game's kickoff refers to the method by which the ball is thrown into play? Baseball, hockey, or rugby? The answer is rugby. Question 86. Where did the World Masters Games take place in 2017? Canada, New Zealand, or Turkey? The answer is New Zealand. In 1976, a lack of horse chestnut seeds in Northamptonshire, England, put what event in jeopardy? World Chestnut Tossing Competition, the Great British Bake Off, or World Conker Championship? The answer is the World Conker Championship. 88. What kind of play area can have penthouses, tambourines, and dedans? Track, Scrabble, or Royal Tennis? The answer is Royal Tennis. Question 89. Which nation was represented by Olympic gold medalists Kristina Smigun and Christian Palusalu? Estonia, Poland, or Russia? The answer is Estonia. Question 90. In cricket, how many ways can a batsman be dismissed? 2, 10, or 12? The answer is 10. And now we're going to go into our mystery round. These are 10 questions that could be about absolutely anything to finish off our quiz. Which river runs through Adelaide, a city in Australia? The River Thames, Torrens, or Torrential? The answer is Torrens. Question 92. Which language is the term alidade, for instance a rotary dial used for angular placement on an astrolabe, derived from? Arabic, Chinese, or French? The answer is Arabic. Question 93. Where may one find bascules? In bridges, in men's shoes, or in typefaces? Where may one find bascules? The answer is in bridges. Question 94. What are phenolics? Amino acids crucial for the body to function properly, among the substances that give wine its flavour, colour and texture, or the first iteration of communication technology? The answer, among the substances that give wine its flavour, colour and texture. Someone who tries in vain to appear well groomed is described as dressed up like a budgie's beak, dog's dinner, or monkey's uncle. If you tried in vain to appear well groomed, you'd be described as being dressed up like a dog's dinner. 96. What does a tabor mean? A small and narrow drum, it is not socially acceptable, or vehicle that can go twice as fast as the freeway speed limit? A tabor or a tabor is a small and narrow drum. Question 97. Which nation observes the Shalivahana Shaka in conjunction with the Gregorian calendar? Bangladesh, India, or Pakistan? The answer is India. 98. How does one say therefore in Latin? Ergo, in situ, or Ubuntu? The correct answer is ergo. Question 99. When is China's Singles Day? 13th of February, 3rd of July, or 11th of November? The answer is 11th of November. And question 100. In what contexts is brinelling used? Embroidery, measuring a surface's hardness, or removing stains from fabric? The answer is measuring a surface's hardness. And here's a bonus question for you to answer. What primary colour is not present in the flag of the United States of America? Let us know the answer to that one in the comments below. And while you're there, you can let us know how many points you score, because that is the end of our quiz. Look at these Quiz Class Einstein rewards once more, see which you'd receive based on your points, and pop that in the comments below with your answer to the bonus question. Thanks a lot for playing this quiz today. Don't forget to subscribe to Quiz Class and hit that bell icon to be notified on all of our upcoming videos and when they're uploaded. But there are quizzes already up there that you can try right now. Thanks again for joining us today. My name's Ellis and I've been your host, and we'll see you next time at Quiz Class.